Convicted sex offenders are slipping through the cracks. That's the concern tonight as the KSL investigators uncover challenges in tracking offenders as they move across state lines.
KSL investigator Daniela Rivera joins us now with a puzzling case of a Sandy man who seems to have disappeared. Daniela.
Well, that's right. Our team has been following the case of a convicted sex offender from California who moved into a Sandy neighborhood but did not show up on Utah's registry for nearly a year. Then he moved again. Tonight, we don't know where he is, but we do know he is not a resident at the address he gave to authorities.
We didn't want to have to worry about this.
The news spread between neighbors at book club.
And we're like, oh my goodness, it's actually someone here in our neighborhood.
Truck Harris says she was concerned when a man living in her Sandy neighborhood showed up on Utah's sex offender registry in October 2021 because he'd already been living here for months unregistered.
And then when I delved further, I realized that the previous state that he was living in, he was in violation because he didn't notify them that he had moved.
Sandy police records show they were first made aware of Anthony Zaragoza's presence in November 2020, as police in California were looking into why he had failed to register there 2 years in a row, and their records showed a Utah address. According to Utah's Department of Corrections, his name and Sandy address were finally added to Utah's registry in 2021. Despite failing to register for nearly a year, the Salt Lake County District Attorney's Office declined to prosecute Zaragoza for a sex offender registry violation, citing current compliance.
DA had all the information, failed to press charges.
Residents called police again in 2022, reporting they'd spotted Zaragoza at the community pool where children were present. Fast forward to today, Zaragoza is no longer on Utah's registry. Now he's back on California's.
How does Department of Corrections verify that they are indeed moving back to California before removing them from our registry?
Well, we would typically interact with the California registry.
Dan Blanchard, former director of Utah's Department of Corrections Adult Probation and Parole Division, told the KSL investigators last month, in a case like this one, they rely on confirmation from the state an offender is moving to that they're in compliance there.
Handoff from a state registering agency to another agency.
Corrections officials say Zaragoza's profile on Utah's registry was removed in August, once the state of California confirmed his residency there. But here's the problem. A quick online search of the address Zaragoza gave the state of California pulls up a retirement community where residents must be at least 55. Zaragoza is 49. And in a 7-minute phone call, our team confirmed with the property manager Zaragoza is not a resident there.
I don't know whether or not he's moved here or moved out of the area or not. He could very well be here and just said he moved out of state.
Harris is concerned authorities from state to state aren't doing enough to keep track of sex offenders.
He didn't get arrested, so at this point he's thinking, I can get away with pretty much anything I want.
In a statement today, Salt Lake County District Attorney Sim Gill said his office declined to prosecute Zaragoza initially because Zaragoza told investigators that his attorney had incorrectly informed him he didn't need to register in Utah. But Sandy police submitted another case against Zaragoza to Gill's office in May of this year. That case is still under review. Dan and Deanie.
So he could be anywhere right now. Still don't know.
We aren't aware at this moment where he is.
Thanks a lot, Danielle.